Today is 9 o'clock in the morning of February 21st, Sunday, which is not so much happening. We came a little early to get a couple shots for you. So that's what we see called 3rd Street Promenade is behind me all the way to the Wilshire. What you're gonna see is the main shopping district called 3rd Street Promenade. And that goes all the way 2 blocks up, which is most branded. They have a shop in this location. We start from here to show you Levi's is here, and the most recent store open is and the most recent store is what you see in Apple. Huge, most simplicity and top of the line store. I think they just built it and moved from location to this location, and that's the really it's taking hundreds of people every single day to this location. It's full of visitors. Huge, one of them. Then you have Cotton One. We take you quickly down to the street as we go. We will reach to the Santa Monica Place from 3rd Street Promenade. Store very known. They might be in this location for some years, or most of them because the new development of the shopping malls. They turned on the buildings. They come up with a new concept, new idea, bigger size, guest tellies. Those are the all renovated, I should say. Most of this is store Converse, and they try to have their flagship store here as well, because what we see in Converse has never been in such a level, such a size, or Forever 21. You will run to the movie theater, which they never actually changed, but they also renovated with the new building, which is behind that as the residential. Urban Outfitter as well. This is like everybody tried to expand their own square footage because of the number of people that we said, about 40,000 people visiting. They keep this look of the 60 or 40 even. That's the oldest theater, movie theater that is available. Although H&M has almost relatively upstairs, he has the whole floor, but in the bottom there is Pinkberries, and of course that's a small interest, but you see the whole block is H&M, the whole place. As we approach, we are entering to Santa Monica Place in this location, which was a shopping mall for 40-50 years. But this Mercedes, the company who turned to break it down and turned the most recent architectural look that created for this place, which is open for people that come facing ocean, and as well as 3 levels. Nike Town is taking 2 stories, taking this place, and to the left is Easton, is also one of the famous store, have all kinds of stuff that you can see. From here, the signage, we're going to get some advertisement or signage from this side. We will having planned to have that kind of signage, which you see in the smart car, for the other side of the shopping mall. That's the main entrance to the shopping mall in 3rd Street Promenade, which we talked about 40,000 maybe people will show up in the morning to this location. The very recent store, Camper, opened, which is basically pretty much a concept of the white and red, as you see. It's been designed by one of the famous Japanese designer, definitely the whole concept looks so great. We get more details on that in order to see the red and then the kind of canopy that they use in different height that people are, can sit on it. Whoever is comfortable to sit on different level of height for the try-on shoes. Michael Kors is getting very, very famous these days. Then we enter to the center of the shopping mall. Three people above us. Disney is above us. Louis Vuitton is the most branded one in this area. As I mentioned, the designer for this shopping mall is a very well-known designer that has done such a great job. When you enter to Louis Vuitton, to the right we take to the second street, which is our Hugo Boss store is here. Then we have Tiffany to the left. This wing, this side of the shopping mall enters to the Nordstrom, which is big, huge shopping experience as a department store in a three level, men's and every branded that you can assume. This wing is the most popular, expensive section. We're looking at the $35,000 to $40,000 every location, every space that's above 4 or 3.5 square feet, 1,000 square feet, has the cost of the rent permanently 10 years lease for this location that we talked about. And here, as we enter to Ted Baker, G-Star, Tourbridge, Charles Davis, those are all very much branded. This is the most prime wing of this shopping mall that people enter from Valet Park, the restaurants, and the whole concept that you see around. And this also show you a little bit of display. And then the whole idea, as you see, the concept that I'm showing you is the window display or interior design of every store is the highest in his own level. It's the most tastier one that every store can offer. Some corporate do as Hugo Boss, like every places, everywhere in the world you will find the same window and a very high-tech interior. Here is the same way, as you see. That just is only just the window. I mean, spending, you know how much space is wasting for or designated for that. This is the whole box of glasses made only very simple way. That's the other that they have more of the design and the look. Exactly. Those are all, by the way, if the category, they also have shoes, they have sportswear, comfortable walking. Of course, one of the idea that we have is maybe have people try and go around and walk to as a visitor, as you did in notice on our website, that you had giving the shoe for people to go and try. That try on also can be done here after we settle. Have people wear it, try it, and after that they can, you know, get experience on that. Now we are going back to the center to show you this wing, this side of the shopping mall, which was the most expensive, most traffic is happening on this street because of the Valet Park to the other side of it, restaurants, and Second Street, which is closer to 2 blocks away from the shopping mall. I'm sorry, to the beach that people are going to. Explain, Grand Designer. Every windows or door even, you see, that's the entrance for the door. The 3 door will be open. Those are the concept that shopping mall is looking after to create the best luxurious look for this, at least first level that we, you know, we are. In this level, for any new opening has to be coming to the level Even though we see this is the so prime location as we see in the center, which the beginning when they leased it, this couple of store came in and then they leased it. But now they're gonna remove and go ahead because they have a much better approach from Gucci, for Chanel, all other branded, but they are almost getting ready to participate and pay big amount of money they cannot reject. So they might have a big name again, like what we have in this corner, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany in the back as you saw, and the other one. In this wing is kind of slower, less traffic. We have home appliances in the front, home designer kind of product that it takes. The new arrival is this Armani. Emporio Armani was the this is also lately joined to the shopping mall, and that's also came up very expensive interior work. Barney's New York, you have one branch here, which is very basic actually, very high tech but basic kind of location. There is next Kate Spade is coming from New York. That's another shop which is proud, and they are so proud to have these guys here. Again, we're dealing with the bag, shoes, but again, this is all fashion. Kenneth Cole, CB2, they are the one that is in the other wing, which is not much really happening. I'm sorry. Now, we go back to, as you see, the third level also is shop. It's good. It's not as happening as the first level. For sure, getting people to the upper level is not so easy. But you will see on the weekends there is a huge traffic. Has to go and distribute among all these places to create flow, and that's the whole idea of the shopping mall be, to bring people to. Now, we're looking at the other corner of this center of the shopping mall, which is All Saints, and as you see, more than maybe 200, 300 swing machine they have only displayed on this huge window which they have, front window they have. And this is what is actually swing machine. This is something that there is the logo, let's say, maybe somehow. Now we enter into Burberry. Burberry Bridge is another very important branded European after Tiffany, as you see. Now I can look back to the same scenery as you see in third level. This is the look that behind me is the location now, what we are coming. Now we're going back to the location. This wing is considered the second busiest entrance for the shopping mall, and of course the future of this place, I should say, is that the kind of main entrance is going to happen eventually future-wise in this location. Actually, this entrance is going to be very busy pretty soon because of the development that we have for the metro. Then this street on the and this street, Colorado, will be the entrance, main entrance, and will not be car traffic of car. People are gonna walk. As you see to my right, this is the entrance for the one side of parking lot that we have. So we have the opportunity that people come from this parking lot out, and when they come out from here, they have to be distributed to. In the front, you see Bloomingdale's. That's the men's department store, and ladies above. Here is for men, so that will be another advantage. Now we are going to the location. To your right side, after the parking lot, here is a security, which the security of the place is monitored from here, and you have the security people sitting inside and having the control. Now to the left is both location. Sorry, we see that is like black dark because they have to cover this location. And this is the entrance. We have to put a sign above here. The real sign that we have to design to get it up there is something that we are up to. And we have to put one sign here, and to the left also you will see another sign. These two stores, which we really need one entrance, but that is already done. We cannot play with that for now until someday that we can take this place as a permanent location. But prior to that, it will be for now as we go through. Here is the most gorgeous part of the shopping mall because the full floor is like 3 levels of the glasses, starting from the bottom, and it goes all the way up. Of course, we have a ceiling here for the first level that separates us from that, and then that is going to the next level up. And this is what we have also. To the right, you see, this is the area that we are approaching them to have the actually the concierge, the information center for shopping mall. We push to bring them to this section that we drag people back here to this location more than which is today now, and that takes. To your left side, you see that's the beautiful Santa Monica City. And as we walk down the street, this Colorado Street gonna be turned to no car, traffic of car. It will be like people gonna walk in this location to the beach. As you see to the left side, as you see this is the parking location. You know, one side here and one big parking in the other side. That's the parking lot. And you see, just this is 2nd Street, the red light. Behind that is a most historical Santa Monica Pier, which is famous for and drag a lot of people to this location. And of course, you know, swimming, surfing, everything going on in that section. In here, they are getting tough a little bit on this location. I tell you why, because if you see down the street, there is a development coming up for this location, which is metro. This metro gonna bring people on this level, and then they're gonna walk back here. So this is gonna be a heavy traffic eventually, like the same as 3rd Street Promenade. And as you see again to the front, we have to have a beautiful on the dark area that you see the window will be our display area, and of course we're gonna have the big sign up there as a Keybone shop. So it has to be much tastier, possibly, or creative, that we're going to share with you for what is going to be here. City has to approve, shopping mall has to approve, and this all has to be very modern cut, modern look. And that's all we have to say. Please, if you have need any more information, let us know. This is for our documentary to know what we are having, and also we're going to have you a copy as well, and get your opinion and your feedback. And this is what we talk about, not permanent, is a temporary location, because as I said, this is going to be a very, very expensive location eventually. And good luck with all of us with the grace of God.